And can he be a household name? Probably in due time, but right now, he's a B-level fighter. Probably a B-. He didn't go about it the right way. You have to have a game plan. But as far as in boxing, he's probably a B-.
Focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro. For sure. I ain't gonna lie.
He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You sitting on a shelf. So I had to fight him.
Floyd Mayweather just delivered a shocking takedown of Gervonta Tank Davis on live TV, revealing surprising details about their past. He shed light on how things really unfolded behind the scenes and even exposed Davis for his controversial fight against Lamont Roach.
He's made some decisions that I wasn't too fond of. So that's why I try to keep him on the right path. I don't want him making any mistakes. Like myself, when his career is over, I want him to have something when his career is over.
Gervonta Davis rose from the tough streets of Baltimore to become one of boxing's most electrifying stars. Under the mentorship of the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr., Davis seemed destined for greatness. However, behind the glamour, a rocky relationship developed between mentor and protege, leading to claims that Mayweather may have tried to hinder Davis's career.
So how's your relationship with Floyd now? Is he still a part of your camp and crew or something, or not?
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for stand to himself and things like that. But it's also a part of me type thing, come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type shit. And a lot of people think when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, because I'm in cap.
Yeah.
I'm in cap, man.
So
I wasn't in cap, I wasn't be tweeting.
So what does that mean? You're angrier now? You're trying to talk more?
Yeah, I'm angry.
Yeah. I respect it, bro. I respect it.
In multiple interviews, Davis has acknowledged the complexities of his relationship with Mayweather. He emphasized staying focused on his career, noting that Mayweather had already accomplished everything he set out to do. Rather than engaging in the drama, Davis chose to concentrate on his own path in the boxing world.
Well, Floyd, we said, what was the lose situation? What you mean?
Just it was a situation that he put me in to, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, a boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months.
A defining moment in Davis's career was his fight against Jose Pedraza. Davis felt unprepared to take on such a high-caliber opponent at that stage and believed Mayweather pushed for the match prematurely, possibly setting him up for failure. This decision raised doubts about Mayweather's true intentions and how it could have affected Davis's career trajectory.
He gave you the spotlight. Like, why would he try to diminish your career?
Cause at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, cause I don't want to bring up but it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was the downfall of your career? I mean, y'all.
No, it was a downfall. It wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
he scheduled a fight, I think, during like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
Promoting,
stuff like that. Like
Davis has expressed feeling trapped in a no-win situation under Mayweather's guidance. He suggested that Mayweather may have tried to ruin his career due to personal reasons, possibly involving Mayweather's daughter. Despite these challenges, Davis still acknowledged Mayweather's contributions to his career, even if he felt a lack of genuine respect between them.
Like that, like, you know?
Yeah.
But it's just little stuff that people wouldn't like catch unless like you see how like you caught a lot of people wouldn't catch caught that. Like he scheduled a fight when I'm fighting, and I was signed to him.
Do you think that's a relationship that y'all got like men? Have y'all mended or?
No, I just like it's more so like I respect them. And I wouldn't say I respect him. I appreciate him. I appreciate him for what he done, because he did, like, you know, he did help me out. He definitely helped me out, but it was more so like he would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months, she gonna be back in the hood, and I'm gonna be back asking you for money.
Before a major fight against Ryan Garcia, Davis alleged that Mayweather banned him from training at his gym. Davis saw this as an attempt to sabotage his preparation. This incident highlighted the professional obstacles and personal conflicts that tainted their association.
Oh my God, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya had some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter. It's hard.
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Peace.
As tensions between Mayweather and Davis became more public, fans and media speculated about the underlying causes of their rift. A mix of personal accusations, financial disputes, and professional disagreements created a complicated narrative that captivated the boxing world.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in the contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't? No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.
Davis wanted to take control of his own career, leading him to leave Mayweather Promotions. He viewed their relationship as toxic and sought independence in making his own decisions. This move was seen as a crucial step for Davis's personal and professional growth.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
Davis suggested that Mayweather's inability to accept someone surpassing his success contributed to their strained relationship. As Davis's fame grew, it reportedly became harder for Mayweather to accept, leading to actions that Davis perceived as deliberate attempts to hinder his career.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. How the say Terrence Crawford should fight? Benavidez. That don't make no fucking sense. You don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you. You don't never.
Is there like a
last question, guys.
is there like a love-hate between like
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest, but he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad. Cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Davis has hinted that Mayweather did things behind the scenes that the public is unaware of, actions that he believes were meant to target him. These undisclosed incidents have further strained their relationship, painting a picture of a mentor who may have been working against his protege.
Like, I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like, oh, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I don't say love, hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't know. He felt as though I'm at that point where I pass him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's the other part of
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
It's exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Allegations have surfaced that Mayweather gave training advice to Davis's opponents, including Frank Martin. Davis saw this as a betrayal, interpreting it as an attempt to orchestrate his downfall. If true, such actions would further highlight the depth of the rift between the former allies. That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates.